Today, I'm interested to see if WaDi, who obviously has made like a big jump in skill, right?
Oh, yes.
Especially on that global rankings that just came out. I think he finished number 12. So you already know he's going to bring something big to the table. Larry, of course, though, maintaining that top 10 spot. So he's not going to make it easy on him, man. We're going to kick things off on Final Destination to open this final day of PAX. Hope you guys are as excited as we. Let's get it.
Ooh, very nice start coming out from Larry. Already starting off with the back air to F-tilt. I love how he uses the F-tilt just to space him away after he gets some damage.
Absolutely.
My goodness, look at these combos, though, coming out from YouTube.
Yeah, you already know. That's something WaDi just kind of routinely does, especially against characters like Space. He's not going to have too much trouble just racking up that damage, man. You just see him just pulling away very early on.
I like how he decided to just hang right behind Fox and wait for him to do that up tilt. A lot of Foxes like to go for the up tilt at low and high percent, so just waiting for it and trying to punish afterwards.
Absolutely. Kind of a Fox staple, man. Larry might do it the best for sure. To get something going right now. WaDi is in the lead, maintaining full control right now.
Ooh, that's a tough part, trying to edge guard Fox. It seems like it's really easy, but the way Larry likes to mix it up, usually going for side Bs early on, and then later on going for up Bs, especially when he thinks he knows how the opponent's going to stop his recovery.
Absolutely. See WaDi kind of being a little hesitant on pulling that shuttle ball. Obviously, understanding Fox can reflect that. Got to be pretty careful. Trying to get the read there, not quite.
Oh my goodness, a falling dare to actually get the KO.
When you least expect it, man, he drops it pretty quick.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there goes that up smash he was already looking for. That's only 93% on Mewtwo when he went for that up smash, but it doesn't matter. No rage, still will be able to KO.
Already know.
Oh, got the second jump. Let's see if he can stop the recovery.
Yeah, WaDi's feeling it right now. Took that first stock and now just trying to take it the distance. Larry trying to come up with an answer thus far. Not finding anything. Catches the air dodge, however, can be a little tricky to punish Mewtwo's air dodge especially, but Larry, very seasoned, understanding how to take control of that situation.
All right, and he gets a grab right off the bat, 55%. Let's see what he can do. Okay, this is a good start from Larry. However, that dare is going to send WaDi off the stage. A little hard to continue combos when they go off the stage, especially when you're playing a Fox.
Yes, sir.
Oh. That patience again.
Ton of it, man.
He continuously likes to just wait for Larry to throw out one attack, a second attack, and then try to follow up.
Well, he's so smooth and like he's obviously quick enough to just react to it. Really doing himself some justice here. Larry, not the greatest of starts, but he's certainly making up that deficit. Now, oh, I love that side. He just cover the extra ground and just continue this flurry of offense.
All right, I do like that confusion that he went for. Just barely missed it. If he had done a little bit lower, would have worked. However, these side Bs are really messing up WaDi. And there's that confusion. Can he get the KO? Not just yet.
Yeah, going to settle for a little damage right there with that fair. Shadow Claw doing him some justice here.
All right, WaDi has to be really careful. There's a lot of rage coming out on Larry, and this one up arrow should be able to get the KO, but another down air?
I told you, man. Don't let nobody drop it like it's hot like that, man. I'm telling you. That's a good way for WaDi to start things off. A lot of back and forth. I actually saw WaDi take firm control early on, though Larry able to kind of weather the storm, get himself back in there, but not in time to close out the stock.
There's one crazy thing I noticed about WaDi. A lot of Mewtwo players have certain matchups that they keep losing to. They'll lose to Fox a lot, for example, or they'll lose to Cloud. WaDi does not care. He makes bad matchups or matchups that other Mewtwo say are bad look good. And this is a good example by him taking game number 1. But we're going to Town and City, a consistent counter pick we have coming out from Larry.
Yeah, man just kind of does his own thing, and it tends to work out pretty well for him. Obviously, though, Larry established as one of this game's finest for a reason. Don't let that game one fool you, man. He's still got plenty of fight in him.
Ooh, almost got
need all of it for WaDi.
Almost got that second back air, but a low recovery. I do notice sometimes WaDi, when he up Bs, he actually doesn't grab the ledge. Very curious to know if that is on purpose. Wow.
Oh, no doubt about it that this hot start certainly is. I mean, the guy is just cooking every time, man. Just trying to lead early on and just establish his dominance. Doing a good job thus far. Larry trying to kind of slow that momentum down a bit. Take control on that left side, but WaDi just swatting him back, saying, not having it.
I feel like WaDi's having a good time getting a good start on Larry, but Larry, even though he's having trouble, you got to keep in mind, again, this is Rage Fox. Rage Fox is possibly what he wants. However, he's almost at the percent to actually be KO'd from an up throw, and there it is.
Right on time with that one, Katara. Definitely what WaDi was looking for. No problem on that execution. Follow-up's looking immaculate for this guy right now.
Yep, especially when he's starting off with a lot of these neutral airs and down tilts. He just sits there and shield, and Larry's starting to notice it. That's why you're seeing a lot of grabs come out from Larry, but that up air is going to be able to KO, especially at that percent.
Yeah, definitely cooked him right there.
I love the spacing, and here comes the down tilts. We're seeing a lot of that again.
Down tilt's such a good tool.
I love the way Larry's actually recovering. He either recovers decently high where he goes straight into the opponent, or he recovers low enough that he just grabs the ledge. He never recovers at the certain distance that everyone's looking for, where, for example, WaDi would do a down tilt or Rosalina would do a down tilt, and he never gets hit by it.
Always keeping them guessing, man. Tends to be a good formula for success. About 30% separating these guys. Town and City. Really good pick here for Fox. Gonna only aid that KO power that he has.
All right, and very good run-in coming out from Larry, just running straight into WaDi, knowing that he'll likely space an area. Oh my goodness, already going for the KO, only at 67%. Hey, that's Town and City for you.
I already know.
And again, Mewtwo, second lightest character in the game, so we're going to see a lot of early KO attempts coming out from Larry. He knows he could just possibly run up and up smash, but it's really hard to get in on a character like Mewtwo, but that might be it. Oh, very close.
WaDi narrowly surviving that. A couple of air dodges. Oh, great catch with that back air. And this, wow. Maybe trying to catch the side B. Larry, though, shooting the Firefox route.
Okay, nice back air, spacing it away. Let's see if he can get the final KO. Depends on how he tries to go for the edge guard attempt on WaDi, but it's very tricky.
Yeah, this would be tremendous for WaDi if he can go up. Yes, going up 2 games courtesy of an up smash. WaDi starting the day off right. Larry in a little bit of a trouble right now.
These reads that WaDi's going for. First off, he got 2 KOs in the first match with down air. That KO, he did the side B, and it just looked like, I know Larry's second jump, but for him to be able to be that confident in doing the up smash, knowing if he missed, if Larry decided to jump slightly away, he would have been able to get the up smash.
I mean, that's full confidence right there, man. I mean, he had the coverage down pat. So Larry gonna have to win 3 in a row. We've seen some reverse 3-0s happen already this weekend. If anybody's gonna make it, I would not sleep on Larry, but WaDi's just been playing so solidly. His ability right now to just close out these games in those pivotal moments is really what's separating him.
Tell me where that up smash came from. Where did that up smash? He even charged it. He
the
just
recesses of that man's mind, man. I could never understand. That's why I'm up here casting.
He just knew that he was going to fall down right into it. He even charged it. Good stuff by WaDi. And WaDi, again, does have the lead, but this time the lead is a lot smaller than it was before. And
oh, that was so good. Oh, unable to connect the up smash, though. I definitely thought he had that.
All right, let's see if he can get that edge guard again. We will see Larry, again, trying to go for the ledge instead of going straight into WaDi. It's a scary situation for WaDi. He's having trouble landing on the ground right now. Let's see if he can recover back on the ledge. No, again, Larry, fantastic at ledge trapping.
You already know, man. Man's coverage looking spectacular right there, but into the clutches of WaDi. Goes in off stage. WaDi trying to challenge, give up that air dodge. He's going to give up that stock for free. Larry finally in control early on. Let's see if he can ride that to a victory, which he's so desperately searching for right now.
All right, beautiful start coming out there. A lot of people say that the grabs from Fox you cannot follow up, but if you're smart at seeing where your opponent will go, it can work out. And I like how he's still going for these up smashes. Surprise up smashes. Even if they don't hit, he's not getting punished hard for them. And that might just be an up throw KO. Just barely able to survive that fantastic DI coming from Larry.
Not quite enough just yet. Gonna try and run it back though, and that'll be the one. Larry's just like, you know what, man? I feel you, I feel you.
That's one thing about the side B, is really hard to react to, but if you can see it coming, if you are ready for it, you will be able to get a strong punish, especially at KO %. They'll fall right into your hands, and that's what WaDi's able to do. And another beautiful start coming out from WaDi, but again, these side Bs, he went for 3 in a row. And let him land.
Yeah.
Looks like he thought that Larry would actually go in front of him, but Larry went behind. Does not even matter. Still going for these neutral airs. Very confident.
Yeah, gaining a lot of ground off that, just trying to punish the side B.
Oh. Did you see that the platform actually almost saved Larry? And Larry on his last stock again, game number 3. If he loses this one, he's out of the tournament.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right now. This is where he's got to start making up some of that damage.
Wow, he already went for the running up smash. I do not blame him, knowing that if it happened to hit, it would work out. But we're going to see a lot of aerials coming out from Larry, knowing he could get the down air into neutral air, but he just goes for an F smash near the ledge.
That was beautiful. Mewtwo obviously in KO %. Larry recognizing that situation, just throws out the forward smash. Very calculated approach right there, and it pays off big time, get himself on the board and avoid that dreaded 3-0.
I do like how Larry decided to go back to Town and City. Even though he lost the second game there, he was really confident. He felt like this is the choice I must make in order to win. And let's see where WaDi decides to go to, going to the classic Starterville stage of Smashville.
All right, again, 2-1 lead for WaDi. This would be a big closeout game. You don't want to let your opponent build enough momentum to take it to a Game 5 situation. Seen that happen too many times when things don't tend to go too well.
Ooh, very nice. Again, a nice start coming out from WaDi. However, Larry was able to put on some percent really early.
Right. WaDi.
Again, these side Bs, the way he's side Bing, either goes into WaDi sometimes, very rarely actually, or he goes to the ledge, and there's another ledge attempt right there.
Okay. Waiting for the air dodge, unable to quite get that punish he was looking for. However, looking like he's still firmly in control for the moment. Throwing out a couple of those shadow balls, trying to cover.
Again, fantastic by Larry. He's actually able to almost always recover to the stage and not have any issues with WaDi stopping him, and a fantastic up air coming out there again. He's actually getting the lead a lot better this time around. However, no rage on WaDi, so that up throw is not going to be able to work. Maybe at this percent? No, not just yet.
Not gonna pull the trigger. Okay, damn, all right, man. Grounded like a spirit flight. Ain't no games right now. Larry started off pretty strong there, but WaDi, I mean, I feel like if it goes to game 5, you gotta imagine it's just gonna kind of benefit Larry.
Oh yes, definitely.
Building all
Especially
that momentum right now.
Yeah, all the momentum he has right now for winning the last game and having amazing starts on this game too. I feel like there's a chance. Oh my goodness, the reset, and that's actually a KO.
Yeah, that's a ton of momentum for Larry going forward here. On the cusp of making this backdoor 3-0 a reality, WaDi needs to respond ASAP.
I wonder what stage he'll go for this time. I feel like Smashville did not work out that match, but we might just see him go back to the same stage, similar to what Larry did earlier, where he just feels confident. He's like, you know what, that didn't happen. I'm going to show you what actually was supposed to happen. And it looks like we're going to a different stage this time around. Is it Battlefield? It is Final Destination. Interesting. No platforms at all. Okay, a full jab attack. I really do feel like whenever he uses those attacks like jab attack, up smash, he's just waiting for Larry to jump in. It's funny because Larry's not even near him and he still keeps going for it. He went for the full jab attack on that one. You never see me to go for it.
Man, just know something.
All right, no drag down on that fair, but Larry again in full control, having Mewtwo at 82%, 85, 92 now. He can be KO'd, possibly an up air or an up smash.
Your Mewtwo, this is far from the start you're looking for, already in death percent. For Larry, tends to figure out a way to close out stocks.
Let's see, and he is able to get back on the stage, recovering. However, again, at 139%, almost any aerial besides neutral will be able to KO him down there. He's looking for these back airs. And up tilt is not going to work too well this time around because up tilt will send him too far for him to be able to do the 50-50 with a follow-up up air.
Yeah, not going to be able to get the follow-up, just kind of putting more damage on him, getting him out of his space. And now 156 for WaDi, trying to land safely. Gets back to the stage. Larry, these side Bs don't want to get too reckless. He's used them pretty well thus far, and there's the back. That's going to be stock number 1. Larry one stock away from continuing his run at this invitational.
Wow, this is a really big change-up. We saw WaDi almost about to take it 3-0, and then Larry just possibly doing reverse 3-0.
Right, and this is losers again. Somebody's going home after this is all said and done. Larry doing his best to make sure it is not him.
I really do think Larry just found a way to get in on WaDi. Before he was having a lot of trouble. He's getting these, or WaDi was getting these early combos a lot on Larry, but he does have Larry at least at 102%, but he might have to go for something risky to try to get the KO now instead of waiting until later.
He has to because he's about to be KO'd himself. You know, as you mentioned, Mewtwo, one of the lighter characters you're going to see in this game, and as that percent builds, a KO power of Spock's just so threatening.
That is true, and now he's already at 80%.
I think he's already in range right here. We're going to find out. Yes, sir. No. All questions answered right there from Larry. Completes the comeback reverse 3-0 and dashes the hopes and dreams of WaDi right there.